Hi, everybody. Welcome to Plus One EXP. I'm Osiris Franco, your real life stepdad and cult leader here at Plus One EXP. Plus One is a weird little brand that multi-classes in tabletop game design, beard and skincare alchemy, and the Bardic College of Content Creation. The dream and hope here at Plus One is to help amazing designers find great players who love their games and help amazing players find great designers whose games they can love. And we are here together once again in the acrid environment of Blister City.
Woo!
We're gonna go ahead and go around our cast of players, do little intros, and let's go ahead and start out because I don't have the overlay pulled up. B, how about you kick us off?
Hi. Oh my God. I also don't have the overlay pulled up. I'm Binar. I'm playing Earwig and I'm a nasty man. The nasty man.
The nasty man.
The nasty man. Wasa. On
Yo,
you.
everyone. G'day, everyone. My name is Wasa. I am playing Simon Says. Not a nasty man, just a guy.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a boy.
Sarah, who are you playing?
I'm playing Ronnie Dunn, the sentient AI and man who will rescue you off of a railroad track that you've been tied to by an old-timey villain.
Cool. And I'm Keegan EXE. I'm the VP of franchise for indie RPGs as of today, I guess. But also I wrote Blister City and I'll be running the game. Cool. There's some bookkeeping to get over at the top of this because I want to switch over to the new overlays, which are exciting. But hey, we're finally revealing we got cover art for Blister City. Woo! It's on screen now.
Slaps.
It's so cool. It's by Kim Hugh, who's a BAFTA award-winning artist, which is really cool. And now it's what the overlays look like. Woo! They're cleaner.
Hell yeah.
Also with that, there are going to be some limited prints of like the current version of the game that are going to be available starting at Gen Con. If you annoy Tony about it in person, he will probably give it to you for free. Otherwise, it will be barely above print costs, probably. Super limited run ahead of a Kickstarter in like probably a year from now. It's just some of the basic parts of the actual city, not the system we're playing it with today, because we're still working on that. Woo! Okay.
Woo.
That's all the bookkeeping.
Excellent.
Yeah. I guess with that, let's hop into the game. Did anyone take notes on what we did last time? 'Cause if not, I have notes and I can talk a little bit about last session. Great. Yeah, no, I'll go.
Excellent.
Cool. Yeah, last time we saw the players, they were infiltrating. We started in media res. They were in a mission infiltrating a fancy cocktail party. Nothing really major happened there except the Perlman family did not show up. They were the big people of honor here. And when you all got home, you were greeted by a new NPC, a woman by the name of Ivana Stepania, the leader of the Red Lights. She introduced you to a few new factions and let you know that your good friend Brick has been arrested for the murder of James Perlman Jr., the richest and most important guy in the city. They have turned to you to investigate this murder and try to get your friend freed. We did a little bit of investigating, so we know a few clues now. We've seen the gun that was at the scene. We've seen James Perlman's dead body. We've seen the video of Brick walking through James's front door and shooting him. And we have some financial records that we haven't super done anything with yet. Last session, we were talking about Brick told you that he has an alibi. He was at a weird little bar in the Dark District called the Cockpit. And it seemed last session like the idea was we were going to head over to the Cockpit and investigate, but I'm not sure where we're going. That could change. It's been 3 weeks in real life.
Correct. I also remember, because I'm looking at the very good evidence tab that Keegan has provided us, there was the note that Perlman was shot 6 times, and all 6 shots were at like critical places that would have kept Perlman alive. So we had talked about like the medical records aspect of it, like who would know the mods that Perlman had in order to like not die, and like Brick wouldn't have known that. But somebody does.
Yeah, it's a interesting bit about that is that as far as we know, Brick does not have any specific like firearms training.
Yeah.
So it is interesting that whoever killed him, like kind of surgical precision with the shots, and knowing where to shoot, and knowing things like James Perlman has multiple hearts and 3 lungs instead of 2.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
lines up a little better.
Perfect. Yeah, I think I'm ready to just head to the cockpit and try to figure that out. I can't remember. Are we just kind of in res right now, Keegan? Or
Yeah, we ended last session. We're at Brick's apartment where we found his
That's right.
computer, which is where we found the financial records, and he lived just outside of the Dark District. It would not be hard to get there from here. But, and I brought this up last time, it is very hard to navigate through the Dark District. It's a district without lights. There's not like a good map of it anywhere. If you want to get anywhere, you sort of have to know where you're going.
And it moves around the city, right? Like
the
it's
cockpit specifically, the bar
Yeah,
you're looking for, moves
right.
around the
Mhm.
district.
that's right.
Which is a thing we were talking about is it is a bar for like people with really heavy mods or freaks, and a lot of them have like really poorly grounded mods, so there's sort of like an electric charge to the bar. We were talking about sort of potentially bloodhounding our way through it to try to find exactly where it is, but
That's
we
where
had not started doing that.
Yeah, that's where we decided Earwig got its lung mod,
Mhm.
which
Yeah.
is explains a lot about everything.
Correct.
Yeah, because they're cheap. It's a cheap mod.
It's a
when
cheap
you're
mod.
At the cockpit because I think we talked about bloodhounding and just literally like
Yeah.
sniffing it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we can either sniff it out, or we could, we have a number of factions we're friends with. We have a number of allies. We could always pull on one of those if we feel like, or we could invent a new ally that we know who might know things better. A thing worth thinking about on this, and I didn't think about it last session. Sarah, Ronnie Kicks is likely from a bar in the Dark District. And when I was relaying the game out the other day, I remembered this place existed, and it's the place that sort of makes sense for him. Let me go find it real fast.
What could this be?
I'm gonna have to open my extremely big sheet that I did not open yet.
I'm so excited. The lore reveals itself.
I'm opening up a file titled Big Ass Location Guide.
Yep, I have it. I also have that open.
Yeah. If you look, Sarah, in the mids, there's an area called the Neon Horseshoe.
Oh my god!
Which is a bar in the middle city, in the Dark District, which is known for its neon lights and its cowboy theming. And I cannot believe that I did not remember this place existed when you built this character.
I am so happy that this just worked out for me in this way.
Mhm.
Like we could not have there was no way for us to have known, because I absolutely did not read this document when making my crazy little guy.
Yeah, there's like
I love this.
128-ish locations like vaguely sketched out on this. I don't always remember all of them.
Incredible.
Oh my god.
I mean, with that note, then I feel like I would absolutely then be like, hey, we can probably head home, or I guess we could head to the Horseshoe and see if any of like the staff there or anything knows if where the cockpit is currently.
Yeah, you could pretty easily make it back to the Neon Horseshoe, and then we could potentially find an ally, or at least directions to where we need to go from there.
Astounding.
Maybe
Yeah.
there's a pub crawl. Maybe there's a pub crawl.
Right,
and it's on
right.
there.
You just got to get like the punch card that that you get like signed by the bouncer before you go in.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. The annual Dark District pub crawl.
The annual Dark District pub crawl.
They give out free T-shirts at the end.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I love
If
this
you
idea.
make it,
If you make it, that's your
if
reward.
you make it, because isn't it like you can't
You
see
get
it
a
all?
glowing T-shirt.
Yeah,
Are there
like-
fatalities?
100% there are. 100% there. I was gonna be like, there's like, I'm getting like a weird like kind of what's the movie where or the movie franchise where like one night a year everybody like all crime is legal
The
kind of a thing.
Purge.
Yeah, like it's the dark. Like, it's kind
Sarah,
of like
you're introducing the Purge.
that's the vibe I'm getting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Did I tell you I watched all the Purge films and
No.
the TV series last
And
year?
the TV series.
Here's the
I
deal.
love that.
Season 1 of the Purge TV show better than it has any right to be, and I'll stand by that.
Okay.
It does not happen
believe
during
you.
the Purge.
Incredible.
As it shouldn't.
Okay. That is the most terrifying pub crawl I've ever heard of.
I was gonna say we don't
Um,
need it. We don't need that detail, but I kind of like I like the idea of like it's
That's right.
last one stand. Like there is only like a person that makes it through the pub crawl,
Mhm.
sort of a thing. And they get the glowing T-shirt. And
Yeah.
that's why, listen, I love it. All the people like they're getting modded up specifically for the pub crawl. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
Gives it very
that
like
does-
big, like just ridiculous.
That reminds me of like the shitbox races in Australia where everyone like
yes.
mods their like everyone gets
I
it's
love
called
it.
the shitbox races and
Okay.
you get like a car that's like under like $300
Mhm.
yeah.
and you mod it up to do a race and it's pretty much like will it even get over the line kind of
I love this idea
situation.
better. So let's take out the purse. Let's introduce the shitbox race. And so
Yes!
it's literally just people
Wait,
modding the fuck out
You're
of
modding
themselves.
the fuck out of cars and then racing them through a city
not
with
cars,
no lights.
themselves.
No,
Oh, okay,
people.
Okay,
Yes!
like I
So
think
it's-
it's like literally to withstand the amount that you have to like of alcohol and like drugs you have to consume to reach the end, right? Like just a number of illicit substances that you have to like imbibe to survive the pub crawl. Like you just you have to have 6 stomachs. You have to like, hell yeah.
Waz has provided us with
Thank
a
you.
link to the shitbox rally, which seems to happen 3 times a year.
Incredible.
That's great. I love Australia.
this-
is what I'm
yeah.
discovering every time I play a game.
I feel like this one is like this one. It's like the shithead rally is the one that is like at the dark city.
Yes. Yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
Great.
Fucking incredible.
Before we head out, Ivana is here in the apartment with you currently.
Right.
Do you want to task her with doing anything while you all are going?
Should
Um,
we get Ivana to do the finance to give us some contacts or something?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say the finance or the medical records of like
Yeah.
figuring out how readily available that information is and if she can like get the name of like a doctor or something like that would be my thought.
Mhm.
Yeah. Of the 2 tasks here, the one that is probably easier for her to do is going to be like cross-referencing. I believe what you wanted them to do was cross-reference Brick's financial records against like important people in the city.
Awesome.
That would be a thing that would be pretty easy for her to do. She could attempt the other thing. Your chance of it succeeding is going to be lower.
No, let's do the
idea.
finances.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she will get to work on that. She's gonna take a copy of the stuff on Brick's computer and head out with it.
Yeah.
And then after this mission, we'll check back in on her.
Nice.
With that though, we head out into the dark. There's not much to say about this district. It's really fucking dark. There are no like street lamps. In the mids, usually the like cement ceiling for the level above has some degree of lights on it. Those have long since burnt out, and nobody has replaced them here. It is just pitch black as you all head into here.
Do we? Go ahead, sir.
I do think because as established, Ronnie does have a slight neon glow about him, and it will be kind of like that like warm like red orange
Mhm.
that will kind of like shift occasionally. And it does have his cigarette, and the doot doot doots are like the little white
That's
like
right.
lights. So there's just like little, it's not super bright. I would say maybe it glow like a unhelpful glow and like a 2-foot radius around
Yeah,
him
it's like
probably.
we'd call it like a 5-foot radius glow if this
Yeah,
was D&D.
yeah, yeah, 100%.
Dim light
Like, it
for
is,
5 feet. I got you.
yeah,
Oh
it
my
is not,
God.
but you can absolutely see Ronnie.
Yeah, I think as you all head out and towards the neon horseshoe, and you're walking through the dark, you can see occasionally in the distance 2 like little white eyes, like somebody with like eye mods looking at you all from a distance. And occasionally you'll see a set of them. Occasionally you see like 5 or 6 sets, and every time they look towards you glowing, they turn and leave.
This tracks.
So as you go through, the city is unusually quiet. And probably unusually dark for people not used to being here. I think Ronnie, you would not consider this weird for the district.
Yeah, I think that like this makes sense, and I think on one hand, like Ronnie is not particularly a fan of this. Like,
There's a reason you haven't been back.
correct. Like, it's just like it. It is not unusual, but he does not like the way that it makes him feel. Like,
Mhm.
like it feels very like inaccessible and aloof, even though he's from here. And so he's like, "Fuck this place."
Yeah.
Okay.
Real fast, Wasa, as we're walking through here, will you give me a hack check? And I'm not telling you why.
Oh God. Someone
Ugh.
wants to go into me head. A
Yikes.
hack check. And that's the D100, right?
Yep, you're rolling a D100 under your hack, which is 55.
33.
Okay, cool. You, as we were walking through this district, your eyes flash for a second. You have VR interfacing eyes with a hacking vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
And as you were walking through this district, somebody attempts to hack your eyes. They are not successful.
Fuck.
God damn it.
Oh my God.
I love a dark district, let me tell you.
I love this. I love
Crazy.
this. Simon is upset.
Yeah.
like-
And
As if that does anything. Just like this the entire time. Oh no, it's just like this the entire time. It's just like
Yeah.
off.
I do think as you all keep walking, and again, Simon Says is going to be the only one who catches this because of the VR interfacing eyes. In the distance, you all see a like light glow. It is I think as you get closer to it, heading towards the horseshoe, off in the distance, you see like a glowing neon cross. And that is what Ronnie and Earwig see, is a glowing cross. Simon says, as you look that way, what you actually see is a glowing cross, but also like a ton of glowing angels and other things like that sort of surrounding this building. They are all in neon lights in the same way, but it does seem that your VR interfacing is the only reason you can see what else there is to see there.
Oh, is this some be not afraid energy? Ronnie, are you from over there? Like pointing to where the neon cross is.
No.
Oh,
I'm not a
thank God.
particularly religious man myself.
That's a relief. Why are there so many angels? I think they're angels.
So many. What?
And like I count how many and
Oh.
I indicate how many angels are like around the cross.
Seems hostile. I don't know.
Yeah,
Something about it seems hostile.
Earwig, I think Simon's done got his eyes hacked. He's seeing shit.
Oh,
Wait.
wait, I forgot. Yeah, this is going to be a problem around here. Simon, just close the eyes. Just close the eyes. Just close the eyes. Hold my hand.
I'll do it. Like I'm like I like to believe that like Simon would be like, I didn't get hacked, but he's like, you know what? If I don't see the angels, that makes
They're
life
not
better."
there.
They're not there.
Yeah.
So I'll like go. hold your hand.
Hold my hand.
You all just go straight past this building. I think as you all pass it, you do hear, it sounds like there is gunfire going on from inside the building. It does sound like we have decided this is not our problem, though.
I think,
The gunfire special, though.
I mean, I think if you guys like hear gunfire and if you want it to make it your problem, Ronnie is very much like, let's get where we need to go so we can get the fuck out of this hellhole. I hate it here. But like, again, not to the extent that if there's like something popping off that we think might be helpful, like I'm not going to get in the
And
way
I will
of
say,
that.
you hear gunfire. You do not hear anyone like screaming or anything.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do we have guns?
They would be in your items if you had them.
I have a rifle.
I was gonna say, I believe some of us have guns.
Okay.
No, I have a swarm.
One of us has a
That's
gun.
crazy.
One of us has a gun.
I have a gun.
Yeah, for the most part in Blister City, getting access to a weapon is a thing that is slightly difficult.
Yeah.
Like they are still expensive. If you want a gun, you basically need to ask a faction to borrow one.
Okay, but we do know that like a gun was used in the crime, right? So like
Mhm. No, it's interesting now that you're putting that piece together, isn't it?
it is kind of interesting now that I'm putting that piece together.
Mm.
I like again, I think Sarah the player's like, oh, Ronnie is like, let's fucking find this horrible shitty bar so we can leave. But if Simon's seeing angels, if Earwig potentially is like, there's parts to have, I must harvest them. Like either way.
Like, can we
Have a peep.
Yeah. Can we mock this on the way back so I can get whatever's left of these fuckers, like when they're dead?
Absolutely.
Like we'll peek a little bit, make sure it's, we can peek on the way. We can take a little peek.
Yeah, we're peeking.
This is just a church, right? I'm assuming it's a church.
Is it a
That thing that
church?
I mean, it's a big old cross.
Simon says your eyes were closed last I heard, so I'm not giving you anything else unless you open your
Yeah.
eyes back.
Oh, like yeah, no, because I think that Simon is like no, like before when we saw it in the distance,
Mhm.
like, and when I told Ronnie about it, like, is the understanding that this is a church from a cross and angels.
Well, and I guess let me ask, like, if I can see the cross, would I be familiar with this building coming from the
This
district?
building to you seems new. This is new
Okay.
as of because you're a few years old as an AI. You have said
Yeah,
now
yeah, yeah.
you don't appreciate coming back to this part of the city.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to give you that one free for once.
No, that's totally fair. That being the case, because I guess I kind of assumed that it had always been there. Ronnie would be more curious about it. Like, what the fuck is this place? And I think there's going to be the like walking and like kind of stop and look up at the building and look back at where I think Simon is. Simon, are your eyes still closed?
Like they have been closed. It's like the horror when you're in like those horror houses.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that.
Incredible.
I'll open one eye.
You're opening one
I
eye.
have one.
I will give
Yeah.
you another detail here real fast. As you look up towards that glowing cross in the distance, you do see, it looks like only you again can see on this, there's a crucified Jesus, but in each of his hands is a gun.
Oh, that whips ass, actually.
He does have a desert eagle in both of his hands.
God bless.
Holy shit.
Oh, God bless.
I need to share this detail because that's fucking cool.
And I think with that detail, I will give you all what this is. This is the Church of the Gunrunners.
What is that?
It is. They are one of the factions. I think I've talked about them briefly in the past. Let me pull up my thing on it because I can do that now. They are one of the major factions. Dun, 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 dun. Where are they? Here we go. And I'm gonna transition that and then scroll in on it. They are a group of Second Amendment freaks. They pray to a bastardization of Christian Jesus, who wields twin desert eagles, frequently made in neon lights and art. And he personally came to Earth to shoot the devil in 2026. For better or worse, the church is responsible for most of the weapons available to people in Blister City. Almost every weapon seller in the church pays their dues to the church.
One more year, y'all. One more year.
And then he's going to come back and shoot the devil.
Mark your calendars.
We got this. We got this. Just hang in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, go for it,
Yeah.
Simon. Because you can actually see this.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, you both don't see the Jesus with the 2 desert eagles. Very impressive. Potentially we can ask ? About the gun that we've seen. Here?
Keegan did not even consider that's a thing you could do. That's so funny.
I thought that's what you were angling for.
Yeah, me too, buddy.
Y'all, I want you to know sometimes you're in the right district and I open the document and I go, oh, here's a cool building you walked past on your way to a thing.
And we're like, oh.
And that's what happened here.
Ronnie's gonna take just like a long draw of his doots. And he's gonna look at the group and say, I mean, do we want to head there? We still want to find the cockpit.
I don't see why we can't do both. I mean, I'm assuming I got my gun from these weirdos because they're the only ones with
We
guns.
actually know where you got your gun from. It has come up previously.
Right.
The
I
Red
forgot.
Sands gave you your gun.
Right. Okay. You're right. Never mind.
They are in. Now they probably got the gun originally from the gun runners.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can be positive on that fact, and I will give you the gun runners do consider guns not of their make heretical.
We're just gonna pretend that I don't have one.
A rifle.
It's under my jacket. It's under my jacket. Like,
I mean, we can still head on to the Neon Horseshoe, get some information, and then make the choice of where we go from there.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Get a read on these weirdos.
I'm gonna like kind of turn to like Simon and like lean down it. Thank you, hacker, for revealing this lie to us. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just in case I hacked your ears too. I don't know.
Are your ears modded? Oh, damn. You really gotta make them more secure. You gotta work on that.
I'm poor.
They're not.
I like the idea of just in the dark. I'm poor.
Yeah, you all make it to the Neon Horseshoe with little additional fanfare. You walked past this church as the gunfire fades away in the background. You approach the Neon Horseshoe. It is, of course, notable. There's a giant neon horseshoe outside of the front of this building. It is brighter than you, Sarah.
Hell yeah.
I was prepared to visit the Neon Horseshoe today, let me tell you.
I love it.
Yeah, you come on in and I think as you walk through the front door, you hear like a few like the saloon music stops playing.
Yes.
And I do think out of the back, another extremely similar looking, like a palette swap version of yourself.
Yeah.
Sort of walks out of the back room. Is like, I didn't expect to see you round these parts.
I kind of like turn my head to the side and do like a spit on the floor, like in the big cowboy style, and like tilt my hat back a little bit. I didn't reckon you'd still be around these parts neither. Figured you'd be 6 feet under by now, you son of a bitch.
And you see he reaches towards the neon gun on his hip. Sarah, you would know this gun doesn't do anything.
Oh, 100%.
I don't know that everybody else knows that.
Yeah, I move my hand to like my hip where there is no gun.
Yeah. And he's like, this bar ain't big enough for the two.
You better hope you're fast.
And he pulls.
And I pull.
Yeah. Fuck, what do we want to roll for this? There's definitely a stat to roll for this. I just don't have them open.
You looked away, but it is important to me that you know Ronnie just flips the bird. like super fast. Just wapow.
Give me an assault roll, Sarah.
Hell yeah. Let me get to what my number is.
Gonna die.
Okay. And I roll a D100. And I got a 32.
Cool. Is that under your stat?
It sure is.
Cool. Yeah, you flip him off and you see him like he's blasted backwards. It flies backward, hits a wall, slides down.
I'll take the finger and put it in my mouth and like pop my cheek like a pop sound. Like a good look like I'm gonna reholster my finger.
And the bar is quiet for a minute.
I've looked completely over at Earwig like, what the fuck just happened?
Now Earwig's looking at Simon like,
The bar's silent
Ronnie-
for a second, but the music starts back up. Just like a jaunty cowboy bar tune.
Willie
100%.
Nelson, Space Willie Nelson.
I'm thinking there's like
Hell
a player
yeah.
piano in the corner.
100%. Yeah, but it's just like a synth.
Mhm.
Like, I
Oh
love
my
it.
god.
Yes.
This was, by the way, Cassidy Punches. Your one true rifle.
Hell yeah. I kick that motherfucker's butt around the block every time. I'm just gonna like as if this is a normal like regular ass Tuesday. I'm just gonna stroll up to the bar, and order 3 sarsaparillas.
Yeah. I'm trying to name this
You're
cowgirl
good.
ass bartender real fast.
You're good.
Yeah, this is Rosie Lancaster. She is the waitress at the Neon Horseshoe. I'm putting these in the NPC tab just so you all have
Thank
access
you.
to them.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. I think as you ordered the 3 sarsaparillas, you said.
Correct.
Yeah, she slides 2 across the counter to your friends and then slides a neon one to you.
Hell yeah.
She's like, Ronnie, it's been a minute.
Rosie looking as bright as ever, and I tap my little shot and I drink it. It's just root beer, guys. That's what sarsaparilla is. It's essentially root beer.
Yeah. She's like, you don't visit enough, but I'm glad you always put on a show when you do.
Oh yeah, I mean, what the hell's Cassidy doing looking like that? It's bad. He hates me so bad he's got to look like me.
And you can see her trying to decide if you are aware that you always looked alike. And she's like, yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
How are things? How you holding up?
She's like, good. The bar's busy. Don't get a shootout every Tuesday, but
Yeah. Actually, speaking of shootout, there's a couple of questions that I'm hoping that you can answer for me there,
I
Rosie.
love Ronnie.
Obsessed. Earwig chokes on the sarsaparilla.
Any way that we could, I don't know, maybe meet up in the back room, have a further discussion.
You don't work here anymore, Ronnie. I can't let you into the back room.
Come on, Rosie, for old time's sake.
Yeah, whatever. They don't pay me enough to care. And she like flips the piece of the bar up so you all can walk past or whatever.
Awesome. I like to think of it at this moment you just hear like jackpot and like from the across there's like a wall of like gambling machines where it's a bunch of like different colored versions of Ronnie it's very obvious of like where Ronnie came from. As we head to the back room.
Yeah, you see, as you all, she ushers you in, and as you leave, she like flips a coin across, and it lands over on Cassidy Punches, who just like stands back up.
Yeah.
She closes the bar rack down, and she yells to Cassidy like, "Hey, you take over. I'm taking my 10." And she takes you all into the back room.
Awesome. Once we get back there, Ronnie is gonna like take off his hat and try to be a little bit more respectable. while talking to Rosie, and he's gonna say, "Listen, I hate to show up and need this much help, but I figured you were the best person in all of Blister City to get us this information, seeing how you've got your ear to the ground and
You must
or
want
generally,
information bad if you're sweet talking me this much.
well, it's been a long time. Got to make up lost ground here, Rosie.
Gotcha.
Wait, is that a new tattoo I see there? Just speaking up.
What do you need?
All right, well, fine. Listen, we need to know where the cockpit is. I know it's been roaming around. I don't know if you've maybe had any clients in here lately talking about it, but we have need of getting there. And also that new fancy church, question mark. And I look at Simon, question mark. Anything you can tell us about that particular establishment would be real helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the Neon Church, the Neon Cathedral. And she's able to tell you a little bit of stuff you already know about the Church of the Gunrunners. But yeah, they built that place up 2-3 years ago. I'm surprised it's really been that long, Ronnie.
Yeah, I mean, this was 10 years ago that
10 years ago, everything happened with Brick and your old friend.
Yeah, I don't think I've been back since then. I think early days, once I figured out that earwig kind of helped me mod and build a physical form, I don't think there was any reason for me to come back here.
Yeah, she has a very you thought you were too big for us, and now look who's back sort of energy to it.
Oh, 100%. 100%. And I think Ronnie's come on, yeah, man. Gosh, it's been 10 years now. I don't know. It's once I got uplifted, I feel like things changed for me here.
You were too big for the old neon horseshoe.
Well, I don't know about too big. Just I don't know. Just didn't feel like there was a place for me here anymore. Especially with Cassidy, that son of a bitch, stealing some of my code and getting uplifted at the same time. Fucker.
She's like, but okay. So you're looking for the cockpit.
Yeah.
She sort of studies you for a second. She's like, how much trouble are you in?
Rosie, I could never lie to you. I'm not in a lot of trouble, but somebody
So you're looking for trouble?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
It's only 2 reasons to go. You're in trouble or you're looking for it.
Well, I'm definitely, I think I'm looking for trouble to remediate trouble. Listen, I'm not a scientist. Just tell me where I need to know.
Yeah, you see she sort of looks back through the saloon style doors leading to this back room or whatever. And she points out a guy at the bar. She's like, he can get you there.
All right.
He's a runner and he owes me a favor.
What kind of favor there, Rosie?
You can't show up after 10 years and ask me why people owe me favors.
I can, and you're just not going to answer because it seems like you lost your sense of humor somewhere along the way. Maybe it's under one of these shelves. I'm gonna make a bit of looking. maybe we can find it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, an attempt was made. Appreciate you, Rosie.
She
Is there
looks
anything?
down. She's not wearing a watch. She's like, I think my 5's up. I gotta.
Well, you did say 10. Is there anything that we can do for you while we're here?
She's like, no, you put on a show out there with Cassidy.
All right. Do we have a telephone number?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's ways people can reach you for sure.
Okay. 100%. I'm gonna reach into, because I've got my big long leather duster coat. I'm gonna reach in and pull out
a neon business card.
I wouldn't even call it a business card.
We have a homepage for the
You give her a QR code with the URL of your website.
100%. I give her a URL, and we spent way too much money getting it holographic, so when it moves, it kind of looks like the neon glow or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be like, I'll give you this, Rosie. 10 years is too long, and I'm gonna offer this out to her. If you want to stay in touch after this.
Yeah. She copies your QR code down.
Hell
by
yeah.
hand or whatever. Just
Yeah.
no, she scans it with a phone. I until this moment haven't really thought about what that technology is like.
I think it's fine. I think there's like some
We'll
sort of
find
like
out
chip
together.
that's like scanned, something like that.
A
Like,
cube.
Yeah, I don't know.
She presses
but
a
like,
button on her watch. She gets your
Right.
information. I got you.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna turn to Simon and Earwig and be like, I mean, let's go talk to that gentleman out there.
Lead the
Get
way.
out
Wonderful
of
idea.
that Rosie's hair.
This is
These
your
two have just
bar.
been quiet the whole time.
Yeah.
I think Earwig's been watching this whole thing in shock and kind of looking back at
Same.
Simon, like, what the fuck is our friend?
What
up
is
to?
that?
What is
Well, and I just like
this?
What
I
is
think
that?
Ronnie turns around just like kind of oblivious, like, why are y'all's faces look like that? Is this that emotion you wouldn't tell me about earlier?
There's a couple of those. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's
We weren't expecting something like this.
I look at Rosie and then I look at that. My understanding is not polite to comment on another person's physical appearance, so I don't
I don't
understand.
think this is about me, Ronnie.
no. No, miss, it's not about you and your very nice cowgirl hat.
It is
this-
nice, Rosie.
It's very nice. You kind of had a shootout with I don't know. That whole fucking thing just kind of threw me off, and I've just kind of bit off ever since. I don't know. That was kind of wild.
I mean, I guess it's a little bit. Listen, I'll catch up to speed on it. I realize,
Okay.
you know, I should have probably warned you about it, but hindsight's 2020, I suppose.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
It's
fine.
fine.
All right. But I mean, if an asshole tries to draw on you, you draw first, all right?
Did
And I
you
put my
even
little
tell
hands on
each
their
other?
shoulders, and I was like, always shoot first.
Okay, but okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. That don't say that kind of shit though. That's like Chekhov's gun shit. Then we're gonna have to do it, and it's gonna be a whole thing. I just don't be talking like that. Okay, let's go.
Ronnie kind of shrugs and goes, all right.
Let's go.
Yeah, you all head back into the bar proper. You could see very clearly Cassidy Punches giving the three of you eyes as you leave, but he is scared right now.
You
I
didn't
think-
even shoot each other.
Yeah, I make eye contact, take a long draw on my cigarette, and I'm following my buds. I'm gonna let
He's
them take the
cleaning a
lead on this
glass
one.
with a neon rag.
Yes, love it.
Yeah, you head over to a guy.
We're never leaving this bar.
We're never leaving this bar.
Don't worry,
This is
I'm
fucking
gonna get us
crazy
outta
town.
You all head over to the guy Rosie Lancaster pointed out for you. He's like a diminutive little guy with like extremely tiny little modified eyeballs, like sharp front teeth. And he's just over here like drinking a sarsaparilla, I guess. at the
Everybody
bar.
drinking the
there's
damn
there's
sarsaparilla.
other beverages. I'm just
He's drinking a
is what we got.
dirty sarsaparilla.
a dirty sarsaparilla.
dirty sarsaparilla.
That should have been his name, and I regret it being something different on my notes already.
Too late. Too late. You wrote it down.
It's a sarsaparilla with cream. It's dirty in the way
Nice.
a Mormon soda shot
God
goes.
damn it. Shots fired, but true.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and he's just over here drinking by himself, minding his own business, sort of off into a corner.
I mean, you're the one with the favor from your ex-girlfriend or whatever.
Well, X feels a little strong, but okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's just been 10 years. I don't know. It separated? Long lost?
It's complicated.
Okay, it's
Um,
complicated. I'm not here to judge. I'm just trying to get a feel for it.
all right. I mean, I can talk to the tiny eye man if you
We
want me to.
We can all talk to the tiny eye man. Do any of us recognize him?
No.
Okay.
And Rosie very helpfully did not give you this man's name.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. You know what?
She just said that guy.
That guy. Okay. You know what?
Mhm.
He seems like my kind of guy. He's a nasty little freak. I'm a nasty little freak. I'm just gonna walk over to the other nasty
You're
little
gonna
freak.
speak freakinese to one
Yeah.
another.
Boop, 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 boop. If only you had a distinctive drink to call it.
If only there were a
Oh my-
way.
If only there were a way. No, he just sidles up to him. It looks like a little flirty, but if it was somebody else, it would. It's just Earwig. He can't. I hear you know what the cockpit is.
Who's asking?
Ronnie, what was her name? The nice lady,
Rosie?
Rosie. Okay, a friend of Rosie's. The cowgirl.
You see, he squeezes his eyes even tighter at you.
That's impressive.
And he's like, "You're not Rosie."
Yeah, no,
Who's
a friend.
her friend?
Who's a friend? Little neon fucker over there. What? Sorry, there's too many. Our friend Ronnie.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
You do now. And I'm gonna like walk over and get like a little bit like uncomfortably close.
Jesus, bitch, you're so bright.
And just my personality, bud.
Yeah, let's. What do you need?
I think Earwig made it pretty clear. We trying to find our way to the cockpit. Rosie says you owe her a favor and that you can help us get there.
Pretty
She-
1-to-1.
Declined to tell us the favor. If you would have any interest in revealing that information, I would not be upset.
He's like, I can't tell you. She made me promise.
Damn, she got you signing the NDAs and shit.
She has a gun.
Fine. I mean, so do I.
Oh, his little eyes get big.
They get big. They're still half the size of a normal
Yeah,
human eye.
Yeah.
It's really just his eyebrows go up.
Oh my god, he's like a cartoon character.
Yeah, for real. He's that weird little French freak from
Yes, from Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Yes, 100%. That's exactly who I pictured. And his little eyes like telescope out
Yeah,
to like
you-
examine things.
That's who I was imagining in my head. I'm glad the vibe
Yeah.
came across.
Yeah,
It
100%.
really is
You're crushing it.
powerful.
Okay, cool.
You're crushing it. You're doing
Crushing
really
it.
good.
Thank you. He puts a hand out to I know characters' names. I have too many tabs. He puts a hand out towards Earwig, and he goes, "The name's the Rat.
Can I just call you Rat or is it the Rat?
The
Like, is it
Rat.
The Rat. Okay. The Rat or the Rat?
The Rat."
All right. It's Earwig. It's nice to meet you.
How do you spell that, Earwig?
I like you think.
3, 4, R,
You know what?
W, 1, G. Got you.
Close enough. Close enough. This is Simon Says.
Howdy.
Hello.
tips. He's not
I
wearing
don't.
a
I
hat,
don't
but-
have a.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have one either. So we just like dual tip a pretend hat.
Yeah, he's bald. I feel like that came across.
Yes.
Incredible.
I instantly pictured him bald.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. He's like, "You're going to the cockpit."
Well, if you'll take us there, yeah.
Great. And he hops up from his little chair. He's like
All right.
3 feet tall.
Yes.
God.
Yes, he is.
Someone shorter than me.
And he just takes off.
Oh, Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God.
Okay. Come.
Follow me.
Oh, my God. Wait, how are we supposed to see you in the dark?
Just follow my voice.
As we run out of the horseshoe, I am gonna look back and try to make eye contact at Rosie and give her a wink before stepping out.
Yeah. Yeah. She catches it. She gives you a wink back.
Excellent.
Ooh, okay. It is complicated.
Follow me. You're moving slow, glowy guy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start hoofing it after the rat.
The rat.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
That is TH3R4T if anyone's wondering.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I like the idea that if you say like the rat, it's like wrong. No, it's the rat.
It's the rat.
The rat.
Yeah. The 3 and the 4 are both implied in the name.
Mhm, mhm,
It's
mhm.
like an Xbox gamer tag. Like
It's
really
yeah.
absolutely.
specific.
yeah.
You all are calling him this. None of his friends do.
Yeah, 3 billion%.
Amazing.
His real name is Jeremy.
his real name's Jeremy. Yeah.
And,
It's
and
also
his-
spelled with 3s.
One sec. Putting it in the
Oh my
notes.
god! You can't just say things, Sarah. They become canon.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. He takes off. He is yelling the whole time, so you can continue to follow him easily.
Incredible.
Incredible.
And as we get close, who is it? Earwig, you're the one with the low quality mods.
Yep.
Go ahead and give me an endure check. It's gonna be
Okay.
rolling under 40 here.
Okay. All right. I gotta pull up a D100 roller. All right. Here we go, everyone. Let's see if I die. And that's an 85.
That is well above it.
Well above it.
Yeah, no, you fail that. I
Yeah, I
think
failed it really bad, actually.
as we start getting near the cockpit, you can feel. They said there was going to be like a charge in the air, and Ronnie and Simon, you can both feel this charge in the air. Earwig, this is bad. Things get bad quick for you here. You can sort of feel like lightning moving through your lungs. I'm going to give you some damage here.
Do it.
Go ahead and
Hell
roll me a
yeah.
D10 real fast, actually.
Okay. I'm just gonna do a D10 roller. I don't have a D10 on me. That's a 4.
Cool. Yeah, you're going to take 4 damage.
Jesus Christ, that could have killed me.
That could have killed you. Here's the thing. I will tell you ahead of time. If you hit 0 HP, you do not die. You just start taking crits.
I fucking love that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm not
amazing.
afraid of dealing a lot of damage at once. Is the
Do
thing about
it.
me.
Do it.
Especially with this group because we've played games together before.
You know we're a little freaks.
But yeah, if you hit 0 health and you take another hit, they'll roll a crit. There's a crit table I have access to, and one of the results on that is you die. But like, there are steps between being at 0 and also dying.
Beautiful.
But yeah,
That's
like
amazing.
you have a really low quality set of lungs. There is a chance they collapse on you.
I mean,
They were cheap.
I
They were
like the
cheap.
idea of when that happens, you just have like, like the clown balloon kits like that you can get that as a kid where it's like the pump or whatever. We just have like a pump that we like just stab in your chest and like blow your lungs back up.
Yeah, I think this probably slows you down a little bit. You're trying to follow, but it is
Yeah.
clear that the rat isn't going to slow down. He's like,
no,
no, keep going. Let's go.
I'm trying. God damn.
Yeah, you doing all right there, Earwig? You need a lift? You need some
Um,
uppies?
yeah.
I'm fine. I don't need uppies. It's fine.
It
Don't
sounds
call
like
me.
you need uppies.
I think as we get closer to the cockpit, you all start to smell like that sort of. Oh, I can take the hat off. We're out of the bar.
Oh yeah. Do you have different hats for different bars?
No, I wish.
Damn.
That hat is solid plastic. It is uncomfortable to wear.
Not me. Like I'm gonna be googling like neon halo for when we head to.
I want you to
church.
know that
Yes!
hat is from an independent creator. It's from Neon Horseshoe. If anyone's ever wondering, Neon Horseshoe, Neon Cowboy, something like
Neon
that.
cowboy. There we
Oh
go.
my god.
Beautiful.
She makes hats for Beyonce now. I think I got this years ago.
Hell
Just to say,
yeah!
I beat Beyonce too.
Hell yeah. Tastemaker.
Damn.
Tastemaker. Yeah, Beyonce takes all her notes from me.
Obviously. Obviously.
I
Clearly.
think as we begin to approach the cockpit, though, you all get that sort of like maple syrupy smell you get when there's like a fog machine on.
Oh. Huh.
I've spent a lot of time around fog machines.
No, you're I just have never heard someone describe it so accurately, is the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's absolutely that smell.
It's maple syrup, yeah.
It's maple syrup for sure. It used to confuse me. My mom owns a dance studio, so I spent a lot of times at recitals as a kid.
Just a lot.
And
of
I
fog
remember
machine.
being at places being like,
Fog machine.
why does it smell like breakfast here? And it's like, oh, that's the fog machine. Anyway, yeah,
Incredible.
you can hear that. You can start hearing like the like dull like bass of like a bar playing music really loud. It seems like right now the cockpit is outdoors somewhere.
Oh, nice.
I think we said this last session. It's probably worth repeating if we have new people in the chat. The cockpit as a bar moves around the district pretty frequently. It's why you sort of need somebody to bring you there. They're not always indoors. Sometimes they're outdoors. Sometimes they're like in an alleyway between buildings. It's sort of the infrastructure of the city at this point is weird in that, but it does seem like it is outside more so than usual right now.
Okay.
Okay, they smell like that because of propylene glycol. That's
interesting.
That's cool to know. I'm impressed anybody knew that fact.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you, Milo.
Yeah, and I think as you all get closer, there are no lights here, but you can hear like the music beginning to get louder, the feeling of the electricity beginning to get stronger. And the rat's like, "You got it from here, bye everyone," and he just darts.
Okay, thanks, the rat. Fuck.
Yeah, and you can hear you can hear people chatting. That sort of like you're at a very loud club, and you can hear people like chatting. You can't like make out what anyone's saying, but
And remind me, sorry, the Brick was meeting somebody here, and that was like his alibi, right?
Brick was here at the time.
Gotcha.
He didn't say why he was here, but
Okay.
the implication was he was here partying.
Yeah.
So we just need proof of that.
I'm gonna like turn to the group and kind of tilt my hat forward to try and obfuscate anybody looking at me in the dark. But I'm gonna say,
Right ass.
listen, I don't know fucking anybody here. So I don't think that my boyish good looks are gonna get us very far. Simon, maybe, I mean, you could give it a go, but I'm wondering if we don't just try to steal some security footage or something. I don't know, because like you saw that little freak, and I gestured to the way that like the rat went. Like he helped us because we had leverage. Unless you guys can think of ways to persuade folks into information, I don't know what the odds of us getting it are.
I don't think anybody owes me some favors. I could make up some favors for me to owe them. But Simon, you want to try to hack the fucking security cameras?
Can I clock the security cameras from where we are? Like, would I get a gauge of like how best to do that at this bar?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide
if that's even a thing that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's definitely security cameras sometimes. We can make a luck roll for this. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me. If you get a 4, 5, or 6, we'll say there are cameras here right now.
Ooh. Okay. There are not.
There are not cameras here right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think as you look around, security here does seem pretty tight. There are a number of, from what you can see, of course, because it is still very dark here. Security is pretty tight. There are a number of people who like are standing sort of in alleyways, I guess, around where the club as it is. But you don't immediately clock that they have like a network or anything. Now, it is not unbelievable that some of these people might have like eyes that can record or something. Like there might be other ways that footage exists.
Yeah.
But specifically hacking people is a thing you do not have access to yet.
Oh, poor Simon.
No. Well, why don't we just find who Brick was with first? Perhaps they can tell us a bit more. I mean, this is a moving joint, so maybe there was a security camera last time, or they might have access to feeds from their own modifications. So let's ask around for maybe Brick's friends.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Someone else give me a d6 real fast. I'm gonna decide which NPCs are here.
Go for it, B.
All right. 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it is. I think as you all sort of. Actually, here's the question: do we stay together as a group, or are we sort of breaking up to try to look around?
I think breaking up makes sense. Like we're all within like a certain area, and there's no reason for us to particularly stick together at this point.
Okay,
we all
cool.
know we're at the same place.
Yeah.
We just have like a meeting spot in the dark somewhere,
like,
or like please
we all
find
find
the glowing.
Ronnie.
Yeah, we all find Ronnie. Ronnie's like the
Yeah,
person
in
that we
30
have to
minutes,
find.
let's meet back at Ronnie.
Meet at Ronnie.
Okay, cool. Let's start with B in that case. B, why don't you go ahead and give me a freak check instead?
Okay.
And I've said this before, worth saying again. Your stats are also sort of how you interact with people who have similar stats in this game. It's a great time to
Okay.
have a good freak skill.
Yeah, I have a 45 and I rolled a 29.
Yeah,
Hell
great,
yeah.
great. Yeah, I think as you look around, you're able to, I think, like, let's ask, how are you approaching this?
Probably looking for people I might recognize, like
Okay.
as much as you can recognize people in this sort of environment. But because I got my mods here, I'm assuming that there might be regulars I recognize and be like, hey, do you know my friend Brick? You know?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put a new NPC in.
Freak as a stat skill is fucking amazing.
I love freak as a stat.
It delights me to no end. This is a very good game.
For the chat, I should say, freak as a stat is PHREAK. After
Mhm.
like old school hacking, you used to be able to freak phones. It's very specific. Yeah, I think you recognize a doctor here. You know.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I'm going to give you why this is interesting. So the person who did your mods is one of Doctor's Lister. There are numerous clones of this guy. It is one doctor who has cloned himself and then has modded himself so that he shares a brain. They work all together sort of on like a mesh net. It is very weird that there's just one here. But I think as you think about it, there has occasionally been a Doctor's Lister here, like last time you got it, but like I think as you've learned more about mods, it is interesting historically that there was just one doctor here that day too.
Weird. Well, definitely I'm approaching one of the Doctor's Lister.
Yeah. I think as you're
Crazy.
approaching, the doctor has someone like has pulled the back of their head off and just like has his hand on like their little cyber brain.
Oh shit. Am I interrupting something? Are you
Oh, that was for me?
yeah, like am I interrupting this? Or can you talk while you do this? I
No,
don't know
she
how.
loves when people watch.
You know what? I love that for her. Fabulous. I don't know if you remember me. Because there's like 100 of you guys. I
Yeah,
know
we
you
all-
sort of
They all share a brain.
yeah, I know y'all share a brain, but you also like know a bunch of people. So you did my lung mods, which is like thanks.
Oh, they're
By the way,
working.
Yeah,
What a
mostly.
surprise.
I know, right? It's they're mostly working. That's not what I'm here about. Do you know Brick by chance? Somebody named Brick.
You see, he sort of turns his head to look at you, and a second head sort of comes up from his neck, just like eyes, so that he can keep working on this person while also looking directly at you.
Cool and normal.
Yeah, cool and normal. This guy's like, yeah, Brick.
Yeah.
Did I do work on him?
I don't think so, but you probably seen him hanging around people you've done work on. He's a real nice guy. But he's kind of in some trouble, and we're trying to help him out. And I'm just gonna be honest with you, we're trying to prove he was here, or somewhere near the cockpit on a certain night.
Okay, yeah. What night was that?
What night was that?
I think it was
above
last
table.
night.
It was like last night. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was really recently. I was like literally last night. Like,
Yeah.
I was.
It was the last night or the night before, because we were summoned in the night and we've essentially just like hit the ground running.
yeah.
Yeah. You see, he's thinking about it for a second, and he's like, "All right. Last night I didn't meet a Brick last night, but I always record my record my surgeries, and I was doing one here last night.
Okay, so there you go. Can we have the footage? Like,
Yeah, you see, he like reaches a third hand into a pocket. It's just like another arm comes out. And he goes to hand you a like USB drive, and then sort of pulls it away as you go to reach for it.
oh, okay.
It's
okay.
like, what are you gonna do for this?
Oh, I fucking thought. Okay, what do you want?
Look, I'm set to do another surgery tomorrow,
Okay,
but I don't have a patient yet.
you want to wait? Do you schedule surgeries before you get patients?
Yeah,
You want to do surgery on me?
it'd be fun. It worked great the first time.
Oh yeah, it super worked great the first time. I'm definitely, whew, loving it. Sure, why the fuck not? If my friend is not getting executed, then yes. If not, we're gonna have to reschedule. Okay.
And he's like, great. And you see, he puts a fourth hand out to shake hands with you.
Okay.
Incredible.
Okay.
Great. And he drops the USB in your hand, and he's like, actually, let me double check your character sheet real fast. That's a thing you always love to hear. Okay.
Right? I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, and you see he like taps the hand like just in the center of your chest. He's like, I can always track those lungs back down, so you better not disappear on me again.
You know, if this tracker still works, you can find me.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. You're welcome to. You're welcome to.
All right, who's next?
I want to know what Simon's up to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Simon is probably like what type of during my conversations with Brick, which I know that there were limited conversations, was he in the small talk, was he much of like, was he more the dancing type at like a bar, or was he like going and have like a beverage?
Oh, he'd definitely be what you believe you know about him now, which is different than the things you knew about him when you were friends with him. You get the feeling he'd be like in a corner getting a beverage.
Oh, thank God. I was like,
I wanted to say dancing so bad, and I was like, I just don't know that is true to the narrative we've spun.
Be honest to Brick. Be
Yeah.
honest about Brick.
yeah. I'd probably be heading to the bar. Probably going to talk to one of the bartenders to see whether or not I can chat to ask if they saw Brick or they saw who was with Brick, and if they're here again, if they're a regular.
Yeah, you head over to this bartender, and you ask them about Brick, and they do. I assume you have like a picture of Brick or something. You're able to pull it up, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, they were here yesterday. They were talking to the owner."
Oh, they were talking to it. I know this is a rather big call, but is it possible for me to have a quick conversation with them as well?
Not here today. It's actually sort of rare that he's here. I think it's the first time I've seen the owner.
Could I get a name?
Yeah, his name. And you see she laughed. She's like, it's kind of funny. His name's Brixton.
Sorry, it's like, oh, of course it is.
Named independently of each other.
Oh.
There's nothing
Is it
there.
Is it like Brixton?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Brixton's not normally here as a thing.
Yeah, Brixton's not normally here.
Oh, okay. And do you have any understanding of why they were having a chat or why Brixton was here if it was so rare?
No, Brixton doesn't like. I guess Brixton could always be here. And you see her thinking about it too hard for a second. She's like, no, I don't know why he'd be here. The thing with Brixton, and she's just going to download you on this information, is Brixton has never been here in the same body twice. As much as everybody here is like heavily modified, Brixton probably more so than everybody else. Like sometimes he shows up and it's just, oh, that metal guy is Brixton this time. But like once he came as a vacuum, but yeah, yesterday he was metal. But like I guess he could be here. he hasn't made himself known as he is.
Right. So, out of curiosity, how do you know when Brixton is here? Is it
When
just
Brixton wants us to
They-
know he's here, he shows up with security. He doesn't usually let people get close. He's
All right.
paranoid. I don't know.
I mean, I can kind of understand given the conditions of
Yeah,
lovely bar.
Yeah, she's like,
But
the other businesses in the district don't like that we are sometimes outside their front door. They're always trying to kill him. I keep
well, I
telling,
respect the establishment.
I keep telling my
for-
manager that if we just like found a permanent home, they would stop sending assassins our way. But she says we'd put all our bouncers out of a job.
Yeah. Was there anything that happened yesterday with the security? More assassins, perhaps?
No, he was here. He left. Nothing exciting other than he was here.
Okay. And well, thank you for everything. But I do have another question. I am wondering if there's any security footage with. Given that Brixton is paranoid, I was hoping that there might be something to help.
Yeah.
We're not here for dealing with Brixton, just more Brick.
Yeah,
Our
Brixton, I can't imagine doesn't record every conversation he's ever had. He's sort of that sort, But yeah, yesterday we had cameras. I don't know where the footage from them would be.
Could I get the previous location of the cockpit
Yeah.
if they're there?
Yeah, she's
That'd
able
be
to give
great.
you like a GPS location.
Okay. That's probably the I think that's like probably the only way that Simon could get info, considering there's no cameras here and Brixton is like probably not hackable for Simon, given that
Yeah, he's
I'll
gonna be
turn on
a
his
bit above
camera.
your level.
Yet.
He has
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
skull next to his name.
yeah.
Yes.
It's the skull, the red font.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You're like, okay, if he's a
Um,
boss, I have to come back for him later.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ronnie, what are you doing?
I think Ronnie is mostly listening to like conversations or in like the
Like head to the center of the dance floor, just listen.
like frankly, yeah, I think he's just kind of walking around trying to like blend in as much as a glowy cowboy can in a very dark place. But yeah, I think he's just kind of listening to conversations and trying to see what sorts of things folks are talking about and if he can just gather like passive information, because like with them talking to other folks, I think that's kind of his MO right now.
Yeah. I did pop up your character sheet on my screen real quick. You do have a disguise mod on your operator suit. If you did not want to be recognized, you could make that the case.
That's true. Where we did decide the plan was to meet at Ronnie. I
It only
don't know.
lasts 5 minutes.
Oh, I think
This isn't me saying you have to use it. I
Yes,
will give you
yes.
different NPCs if you do or don't use it, though.
here's what I'll say. If I hear something that I think is like interesting and I want to like get closer to that conversation, absolutely I would use
You'll
that
walk
mod.
away, turn it on, come back over.
Yep.
I got you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think in that case, as you're listening, everybody's talking about the DJs playing right now. And you do keep hearing the DJ's name. They're like, I can't believe DJ Goth Erica's playing.
Goth Erica.
Oh my
Sarah does
God.
not remember who this is, and I love that.
Yes, I do.
Okay,
It's
cool,
the that's where we got
10
like,
years ago,
Yeah,
you
the
met
in the
the Ericas. DJ,
yeah the Ericas, and this was there was Goth Erica, and then there was the other Erica.
there was
who I
Prep
can't-
Erica.
Prep Erica.
I
Yes,
can't
yes,
believe
yes.
they're still goth.
Yeah, DJ Goth Erica. This was not a phase for her. And she DJ'd your car that time.
Yes, yes. So
Sometimes I give myself a note for, hey, 10 years from now, this person's a famous DJ.
If I look over to the DJ booth, does it look like a version that I remember?
I think as you're looking up at the DJ booth, you feel like a little tap on your shoulder, and you just hear, "Oh my God, Ronnie kicks!"
I turn around very casually, very cool.
This is Prep Erica behind you.
Fuck. And I go, holy shit. How's it? Like I go in for a hug if she's willing to give me one.
Yeah, she gives you a hug.
Goddamn, it's been a hot minute, but you are looking just as bright and spunky as ever. How the hell are you?
I'm doing so good. Can you believe my girlfriend up there?
I'm
she
killing
turns
it.
The DJ.
Killing it. Everybody here seems to be loving their shit. Like, are you guys? Is she got a standing gig here right now?
Yeah, we're doing she's doing like a residency thing. We've been here for the last week.
Holy shit, that's incredible.
I saw your friend Brick yesterday.
Yeah, fuck. That's why I'm here. Sorry. Can we go somewhere a little bit less bumpy? Because I imagine this is happening like in the center of the dance floor.
The whole time. And she like sort of nods her head, and you follow her over, and she like sits at a table and presses a button. All the background sound disappears.
Thank you. That's pretty nifty there. I can't believe I run into you. This is incredible.
Yeah. Oh my God. 2 days in a row, I've run into people I haven't seen in like a while.
Yeah. Talk to me about when you saw Brick. You said you saw him last night?
Yeah. Brick shows up for a few of my girlfriend's sets pretty regularly.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So we came out yesterday to see her.
Yeah. Great. Did y'all have a good time?
Yeah, it was great.
This is gonna sound weird. Was he acting strange in any way?
Acting strange. I mean, would it be rude to say he's always acting a little strange?
No. I understand I'm picking up what you're putting down. No. See, no need to be alarmed or anything, but Brick has found himself in some trouble.
Oh my God, right. He murdered that guy. It was on the news. I saw it this morning. And I was telling Erica, like, oh my God, he saw your set and he loved it so much he like killed a guy. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, no, actually, I don't think he did kill that guy because he was here with you when that guy got killed.
He was here with us when that guy got killed. Damn. Erica's gonna be so mad about that.
I know. It does give him a kind of an edge, that he otherwise lacks. So I understand that he's less interesting to everyone now. But listen, anyways, do you happen to like, is there a way that we could prove that Brick was here? I mean, obviously, like you saw him. Did Goth Erica spend some time with him as well, or was he just kind of like in and out?
He was just sort of like he came into the DJ booth for a moment to like give Erica a hug. I think she streamed yesterday's set.
Oh hell yeah. So I could probably just find an upload of that, right?
Yeah. Hey, if you wait like 4 hours for her set to end, she could probably like get you a link to it. I guess you could probably just like search her name online.
Yeah, I figured I'd just have Earwig or Simon do a search online. I still
Oh my God, are they here?
Yeah, they're here. And I'm gonna kind of look around and just kind of wave to the general like undulating mass of people in the dark. And so that if you stick around, they are gonna rendezvous at me. So they'll probably be over here. Yeah, it's a
That's
feature, not a bug.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, you all sit here and presumably chat for a few minutes.
Yeah, I think Ronnie just
as
genuinely
the
is
time
catching
ends,
up.
The other two of you head back over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Simon's gotten caught in like the dance crowd and is like just trying to get there and is just like trying to wade through.
Help. Oh my God. I think Earwig stayed at the bar and did watch the surgery because, as a courtesy.
Comes
Yeah,
over
you
just
do
like
get-
a little pale.
I'll give
A
you
little
this. As you
shaky.
watch that surgery, you do get this is deeply sexual for the woman getting the surgery.
Wow. Good for her.
Deeply sexual.
I think that's something that he says out loud. Like, damn, good for her. All right. That's I just need to, Dr. Lister, we're not doing it that kind of way. That's not for me. That's not to yuck her yum. That's just not for me.
I mean, if you hate it, even better.
You know what? We're going to talk about this later.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck. Back I scurry.
Yeah. I think you all get to this little silent table. The table with a little silence curtain around it.
Yeah, and as you guys like come in, I imagine like reunion kind of moment all around. And we can like do a quick debrief of information found.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Prep Erica's like a trusted person. I feel like.
Yeah, she's good for it. You get from the conversation you've had with her, she has kept up with Brick to a degree
Which is like surprising because
yeah, it's like Brick's been like supporting their DJ career.
So cute.
So cute. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I mean, I'll be honest, Erica. Like, you know, some of the evidence that we have against Brick is security footage, and I don't feel super great about providing like contradictory security footage. Right? Any argument we can make against theirs can be made against ours, sort of a thing. But like, it sounds like if this Brixton guy, Simon, you said that he met with, that might have a little bit more weight testimony wise, with Goth Erica having a residency here. Is there a way you think you could arrange for us to have a meeting with Brixton?
Yeah, you know, she actually has another meeting with Brixton in like a few days.
Oh, hell yeah.
He came out yesterday.
How much time do we have, actually, based on like the Brick like trouble times?
I think we had like a week before.
You have an currently unknown amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Gotcha.
The Perlman family wants to execute Brick for killing their dad or husband, killing
Yeah,
the head of the household.
They're trying to expedite it, but
they're
like
trying
the
to
system
expedite
is
it.
still
The
the
city
system.
investigators, Craig and Kevin, are
God, it was Craig and Kevin.
fucking those assholes.
Craig and Kevin are like looking into it. They are notably terrible cops. And like,
Yeah.
not in the way everybody is a terrible cop, but like in they're really bad at like gumming up the works and
Yeah.
just moving really slow. You think you have some time. It's really just going to depend how much political pressure the Perlmans can put on the city. It is currently unknowable how much time that is.
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Do you think we could scoot that up a little bit? Like maybe like an impromptu meeting or like an we're pretty sure they're gonna axe Brick a little sooner than that, just to be frank.
Ugh. Gross.
Okay. I'm just
No,
We're
that's
talking-
bad. No,
Yeah.
I got you.
that's bad. That's a dude's gonna die.
A dude's
like-
gonna die. Not even like a good dude to die.
No, like I don't think he needs to. Like he's
Yeah.
not genuinely, I don't think he's ever done anything in his life
Yeah.
that is wrong.
No, I
Like,
don't think he's done anything in his life either.
damn, still, huh?
Amen. Amen.
You know,
Wow.
she's like,
Poor thing.
yeah, he. And you see, she's thinking about it for a second. She's like, I could give you Brixton's contact information, but it can't have come from the Ericas.
Yeah.
Alright. We can lie.
Yeah, he's paranoid. So I'm not sure lying to him's the right call, but he's not going to want to push it up. And it would. DJ Goth Erica out there would lose her set if we.
I mean, I don't.
If the fact that the information came from us was a thing. He
Yeah.
found out.
I mean, I don't want to jeopardize what you guys got going on
Mm-mm.
here. It looks like a good thing. And I mean, if it would be possible for us to join in that meeting in a couple of days, if we could just plan on that. And then
Yeah.
depending on what we know, yes, we got this information from someone named Jeremy. And then we can roll with that. If we need to contact Brixton sooner rather
I was
than
like,
later.
where do I know the name Jeremy? And I was like, oh fuck, that's.
I
the
know
rat.
you know where it's.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, and she like slides a thing across her screen at you. But it's like, I'll hire you all as our personal security for that meeting in a few days.
Oh hell yeah! I mean that works out. That works out. Great. Sorry, you've already helped us a ton, but I just haven't been back to the Dark District in a hot minute. What do you know about the neon? What was it called? The something cross?
The Neon Cathedral, the
Yeah, the neon cathedral.
Gunrunner Church.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want to know about it?
I mean, my understanding is there's just a bunch of people in there just shooting guns for the thrill of it all.
Yeah.
But I mean, the other aspect is there is a weapon that Brick was accused of using, but as we've mentioned before, I don't think that he was particularly.
He has small wrist. I get you.
Yeah, just like a weak constitution. I think any recoil would have sent that boy just straight to his grave. Like
Mhm.
I don't think he could withstand the shock of it. But we're just trying to get some more information on the weapon itself. Maybe we can trace it back to. I mean, the gun runners seem to keep track, from what I'm gathering, are pretty keen on keeping track of their own goods, right? We might find a trail of where that gun was supposed to have been.
Yeah. I mean, it's as good of a plan as any.
I mean, if you think it's a good plan, that's frankly enough for me. You seem to have your shit together, but I just want to but you know how sometimes you just think a thought and you need to say it out loud and have everybody nod their head to know that you've not like totally lost it.
I think you do that a lot, Ronnie, and we really respect you for it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, it just, sometimes it can be hard to know if the old code is still in there gumming up the works. I haven't broken out in song in a little while, so.
Will
I
you?
mean,
Right
no,
now?
it's fine. I shouldn't ask.
Very good.
I mean, he sings to the dog. I think he could sing for you. I don't know.
It-
Not
I,
to throw you under the bus.
I don't think it makes sense to compare our dear friend here to a dog, even though the world's best dog, the best boy that's ever been.
I was
and
like,
you see like a bright blue tear kind of like forming as Ronnie thinks about his beautiful dog named Boots.
Yeah. Prep Erica famously loved Boots.
yeah, I think,
She was
I
there
don't
when he
think that's
spray painted a
painful.
car for you.
oh yeah, I
That's
forgot that
right.
he spray painted the car for us.
Yeah, it was really good. They did a wonderful job
They
of
did a
getting us
really
to that
good job.
concert. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, for like narrative sake, I think like Ronnie is totally fine to kind of like hang out and catch up to the extent that like Prep Erica feels the need to, but like letting her get back to her thing. I think from my perspective, depending on like the timing and like how much energy we still have is while we're in the district to go to the church and try to get some information if we can. We know that Simon found where the old cameras were, so we can at least try to like hack them, see if they're still connected to like the cloud that data is hosted on, something like that. We've got Brixton's contact information. If things get urgent, we at least know about a meeting. But like next notes for Ronnie probably are let's go to the Neon Cathedral.
Yeah.
Learn from the gun runners, and then probably like call it a night because this has been like a full day.
Yeah,
a
I
lot
think
going on.
so. Yeah. And I think perhaps if we do have a conversation again with the doctor, do they have access to or knowledge of people that might have the information for
Ooh, good call.
I have like Perlman has 6 hearts.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't even
yeah.
ask him about that.
Yeah.
I probably should have. You sent the wrong guy to go talk.
I
to
love
him.
it. No, I think it's perfect. I
Yeah.
do think Ronnie's going to like kind of not chastise Earwig, but be like, you can't just say yes to every guy that offers to put something in you. We have standards here in this household. All right. He's got to buy you dinner for at least.
Gave me a USB. I think that's like kind
All
of
right.
like buying me dinner. That's a little bit like
Okay, all right, but we
This
don't
is a
know
trade
what's on
thing.
that thing, and I guarantee if you plug it in, you might accidentally hack Simon's eyes. Like it's the whole thing.
I mean, okay. Well, I mean, do you want to go talk to him? Do you want to go offer some surgery?
I do
shit?
not. I do not. He makes me uncomfortable.
I agree.
This is okay. So you either you two can go talk to this weird little fucker, or trust that I got a USB and it's fine. I'll be fine.
It's just like little Earwig. Trust. I got it. I got this USB. Ronnie's just gonna put his hands up. He's like, I'm just saying,
Listen. He put the lungs in me. I mean, those mostly work. So I mean, what's the harm it could do? Maybe you can fix them.
Yeah. Sorry, I was taking notes while we were doing this, which is great because I have not been keeping up on them today. But a thing that pinged in the back of my head that is worth mentioning. There was a conversation about like potentially Dr. Listers would know about all the hearts. The
Or,
Perlmans
like-
absolutely have enough money. They're not seeing the doctor's lister.
100%.
Oh no, I mean like
But, like-
leaking that info.
Yeah.
But does he
Oh,
know like
might
a
know about, like,
colleague
Medical
or
leaks or other people
Correct,
doing that sort
correct.
of thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Mhm.
there's enough? I feel like there's enough of them that like
There's
they've
sort of
gone
one of them. They're just in a lot of bodies.
right, like
Yeah.
because they are so dispersed and the amount of people that they come into contact, it is likely that they've never encountered the Perlmans, who are like an A class family, but
Mhm.
maybe they've encountered like a B class family,
It is
or
not
like
unbelievable.
know.
They went to the same medical conference that the
Right.
Perlmans-
Yes.
right.
I'm following what you're saying. Cool.
In fact, you know what? I think as they're talking about this, Earwig's like, no, come on. And like is just like gesturing for you to like will tug you back to the doctor's lister, who is hopefully still not doing surgery, and be like, we have gonna Columbo him and be like, hey, one more question.
Yeah, he is still doing surgery.
Oh,
You get the
and he
feeling this is going to go through the entire DJ set, which is a few more hours.
Earwig turns to Simon and Ronnie. and says, by the way, this is very sexual. What's going on? If you don't want to look, that's your business. I just thought
What's
of
sexual
heads up.
about moving her filing system around?
Not for you. Listen, not for you.
I'm renaming all of the files in her brain and I'm putting them in new folders.
I know.
Okay, I
and
kind of get that though. That is
That's
pretty.
it. See? Now you see why I said yes.
That is pretty enticing.
No.
Are there special like little like path names for each and every individual file?
You know, he said he's doing this. His fingers are inside of her skull. It is unclear how he is
But-
doing this.
But Keegan, talk to me about the metadata.
How clean is the
Presumably it's
metadata?
changing.
But is it clean?
Uh,
Is it consistent?
yeah,
You
no, I
know how he installed your lungs? The answer to
It's
this
not.
question is probably no.
answer is-
She's going to wake up tomorrow really confused.
100%.
Yes.
Ronnie is averting his gaze for this entire conversation. It's gonna he's finding something really interesting up and left.
Yeah, as you all went to go do this, Erica was like, I'm not going over there. Have a good one.
Okay.
yeah.
We'll see you, Erica.
I mean, yes, Simon, I think you had some questions for the good doctor here.
Good doctor. Yes, I
the
did
fuck?
have a question. Out of curiosity, working with data as you are right now, we were wondering whether or not you had any information about people who know how to acquire. What is it called? Like the registration of like
Like health-
organ registration?
health data?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, is it health data? Like that type of health data, for example, we say there's an individual and we want to know how many lungs they have or how many hearts. Is that something that's accessible to your established persons?
Like we keep files on our own people, but every hospital keeps their own files separate, if that's the question.
Right, so there's never anything nefarious about having a bit of a peek at other files.
And you see Lister sort of nods and is like, you want to look at my files? On
Take him out
camera?
to dinner. Take him out to dinner first. Come on.
You want to look at my files on camera?
Not yours.
Oh.
No.
He visibly
Does it
disappointed.
like yeah, like Simon is like there's like that, and then it's like, do you want me to look at your files? Is that something?
So nervous.
This is the dirtiest thing anyone's ever asked him.
I don't. It's sort of like Simon's like, no, like I'll respect your data privacy. And it's like, wait a second, this guy's being a bit weird, but like Simon's also just a little bit like, do you want me to like?
Yeah. A terminal, a screen opens up on his chest with all of his, just like a computer terminal.
Should I Be looking at what Ronnie's looking.
Yeah, if you just there's I think that's Jupiter. Yeah, I can see right there. It's hard to tell.
Wow. I can't. You use the telescoping eye mod to look away from.
I need to zoom my vision in that corner.
Into
Over there.
space.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Look, I feel that because this person is like that way inclined and Simon is also actually a hacker, it actually does not super bother him about the data bit. It's just the fact that he's
really
into it.
enjoying this if you do it.
like, look, Simon will do it just to get that, like, the understanding of how he can get access to that information. So
Mhm.
I will roll what I need to roll.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a hack roll.
God. God. Simon, you freak. I got a 54.
That is, in fact, critically a success.
Holy shit.
Because you have a 55. Yeah,
Oh my god. Simon's a freak.
Hell yeah.
yeah, you open this guy's filing system up.
I feel that like Simon looks so embarrassed at like the start, and it's just like ears red, like really embarrassed. But then it's like when it goes into like hack mode, it's just like
It's
a
all
completely
business.
different
Yeah,
Simon.
like he is in the zone.
Yeah,
It's
a
no longer
completely
personal. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say something that I was like, can't say that on Twitch. And I was like, let's keep moving. I'll put it in the chat in a minute. Yeah,
Don't get yourself banned.
I'll get Tony banned. It's fine. Yeah, you're able to dig through this guy's systems. Is there something specific that he would have that you're looking for?
I guess like Simon wanted to know how like someone could access Perlman's information. So it's sort of like, I guess, if there's a way, like if there has been data breaches or if there's like a connection
I got
to
you. Yeah, he opens a thing up that has like all of his client portal on it, where it's like, these
Yeah.
are all of my clients' information. And
This
you
is so
are just
horrifying
like,
to me
I'm
working
sliding
in the
this to the
medical
right,
field.
and I'm actually going for your information. And for a second, he looks horrified, and then he gets very into it. As you break his internal firewall, I suppose, and start hacking this guy away.
Oh my goodness.
And you can see he has like all his memories labeled, and you can see all of the times the doctors have lost information on the black market. And I mean, this guy obviously doesn't have great cybersecurity. He's openly letting you hack him on camera. This has happened to them a lot. And yeah, you could pretty quickly get like the website you would go to buy this sort of information. Because he's had to go to this website numerous times and buy back his own clients' information.
He's been ransomware so many times.
He's gone on that like have I been hacked website, and it's like
Yeah.
yes, 8 million times.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's his kink of like, yes. Ransom me, daddy.
Jeez.
Incredible.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Horrifying.
It's crazy. We just
Okay.
watch
Yeah,
this
we're-
happen. Like,
no,
or pointedly
no,
not
you're-
watching
I was
it,
gonna say,
actually.
let me
Pointedly
be
not
very
watching
clear.
it.
Ronnie at some point turned around and took 2 steps away. Like Ronnie wants nothing to do with this.
There's a reason I couldn't say that out loud.
Oh no. Oh
I'm sorry.
no.
Yeah. You got the information you're looking for. You found a site on the fucking dark web or whatever.
Wow.
Okay. Yep, and I will
You close the terminal. You slide his shirt back down.
Sarah, you're getting bleeped over
fix
here.
up.
As you go to leave, he's like, "No, not yet."
I have the most help me look in my eyes.
Yeah, like when if Simon gives any indication that they're done with like what they're trying to accomplish, Ronnie be like, "Well, thank you, Doctor. As always, this has been horrifying."
And he nods his head and he's like, I can't believe I was code blocked like that.
Don't worry. We'll be back. It's fine.
I'm gonna lean down and like kind of gently whisper to Simon, do you need uppies or do you still have? Are you okay, buddy? Because I'll carry you all the way home, man. You don't gotta act tough for none of us.
I think Simon would be like, yes. Like he's like, yes, I want up.
Yeah, 100%. I pick you up so gently, as if you were like a beautiful, dainty little damsel.
Little Princess Carrie!
Princess Carrie. And I'm gonna like turn to Earwig and be like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Sorry about that.
Here, snag a water or something for Simon though. That
Yeah.
like he might need to wash just everything.
They steal someone else's water
As we walk by. Yeah.
as we walk by.
Yeah.
Yeah, you steal a water. We get headed out of the club.
Yeah.
Gone.
The thing about this club is it's always my favorite location when people visit it because I can just do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. It can
Yeah,
get
sure.
really
I love
weird.
it so much. It was horrifying. Great.
I'm sorry to have done that to you.
No, like I was like, no, this is like Simon is too intrigued, even though he's
to say
like,
no.
yeah, to
Yeah.
say no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You all head out. Let's take a quick break here real quick. This might be where we break for the night, but we'll come back and do like stars and wishes and
Hell yeah. Love it.
whatnot. But it feels like we've hit like a natural
Yeah.
sort
I
of
love it.
pausing spot as we leave and
That's
head back
beautiful.
to wherever the group makes their home. I don't remember.
To the cathedral, I think is where we're actually gonna
Oh,
Yeah,
go.
we're
Cathedral.
actually gonna go
That's
check
right.
out the gun weirdos.
Cool. Yeah, we start heading that way, and we're gonna take a real life 5 real quick.
Perfect.
We'll be right back, everyone. There we go. Cool. We're back. Woo! So like I said before we disappeared, that is where the actual game for the night's gonna end. But we end every session with stars and wishes, and I think I also want to like put a little asterisk before we get into it and say part of the reason we paused there is I wanted to go through safety tools with everybody, just make sure everyone was comfortable with the scene. Because you know it was a weird scene to throw at people the way I threw it at everyone, and I want to make sure everyone was cool with it. And it sounds like everyone's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, in that case, let's talk stars and wishes, everyone. Who wants to start?
I will go first.
I knew you were gonna do that.
Because I can't wait any longer. Because while we were on break, I was like, oh my god. My big star, Keegan, was the whole horseshoe, neon horseshoe bar. One thing I love playing games with you is you'll just like throw shit at me as fast as you can, and I'll be like, yeah, fuck you, and I'll like throw it back, and then you throw it back harder. Like it's this like very fun like game of catch that like I get so excited about. I had no fucking idea any of that was going to happen. You had no fucking idea I was going to do any of the shit that I was going to do. And like now I have my greatest rival, my long lost love, like so many things, and just like a singular like whoop, and we can just like keep it going and keep it moving. And I love that so much. Like that's like I get so excited about like TTRPGs when like that kind of stuff happens. So congratulations, you crushed it. Very, very good.
So we do stars and wishes at the end of every session. And last session, I
cowboy
write down
hijinks.
all the wishes. Our wishes were old school Western themed villain or rescue. Ronnie uses the mods in a fun way and goes crazy, and cowboy shenanigans. So I was like, cool. So the things I prepped this session were, hey, as we're going through the dark, we'll come across like what locations through the dark. I opened my little document, has all my locations. I have 6 locations in every district. Let me break it down for people watching this at home real fast. The city's broken into 3 levels. Each of them has 6 districts. Each of the 6 districts has 6 locations with it, each with an NPC in it. It is too much writing I've done, but it does mean that when we're like, oh, cool, we're going through the dark, I'll be like, cool, let me look at our stars and wishes and see if there's anything I can pull on that is already here in this district. That means I don't have to prep anything extra.
Yeah.
So like a lot of that was just stuff that was there. Like there was a cowboy themed bar in the district already. So yeah, it was great. But that did come directly out of everyone being like, hey, we want specifically more cowboy bullshit and rivals. It was like, I'll throw more cowboy bullshit at you.
It was incredible. No, like truly no notes. It's so fun that like to see it working and all of that stuff. Loved it. I know we're only supposed to do one, but I'm doing too many.
Yeah,
Wasa, Sweet Boy Simon. Just like, you're right. I'm closing my eyes. Like, you're right. This is fucking none of my business. like at every turn. So I'm just being like, yeah, no, it like just the like awkward shyness. But like when he had that moment of like doing something he was passionate about, like despite like what was happening, he's just like, I don't fucking care. Like, I'm doing my bit. You know what I mean? Love that. Think it's great. B, the visual of Earwig jumping up and down with it, like I have the flash drive. Like very, very good. And I love just like Earwig being like, that guy's a freak. We're probably cool. And just the like immediate like brotherhood, like the fraternity, is really, really good. My wishes, gosh, I guess like this is gonna sound like a weird wish, but like kind of like that things are gonna start to go sideways. Like I know it's gonna happen anyways. Like I know that we're in this like information gathering, and like very quickly it's not gonna be like as easy as just like, oh, we met with an old friend at a bar sort of a thing. But I'm just like, I'm really looking forward to that and having to like then rely on other skill sets to get us through it. And again, I know that's happening anyways, but it's just like, is this when there's an excitement in that for me. So either way, I'm loving it. I'm having the best time.
Hell yeah. Who
Who's
wants to go next?
Do you want to go?
I almost beat Sarah to the punch because I'm always so excited to talk about how great y'all are. This was astounding. Keegan, holy shit. The NPCs, every time it kills me, they're always such a delight. Like the names, the voices, the mannerisms. absolutely tickles me. I am always like, yes, let's go talk to another NPC. Let's go do it. Let's do it. I want to see what weird little critter Keegan throws at us. Like, props for the rat having weird tiny eyes. That really got me particularly. Like, that was insane. And then just having him be like, come follow us, and then like leaving. That was it. That was the interaction.
Like, sometimes you will ask me a question, I'm like, I don't know the answer to it. What's the first thing that comes? Great, let's go. It's like, how are we going to follow you? And I was like, I did not consider how we were going to follow this man.
Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out.
And you made it work. You made it work, God damn it. And I loved it. All of it. 10 out of 10. No notes.
I also love the idea like no one else in the city right now is using that method. It's just this little guy just screaming down the street.
Yeah,
and then otherwise
yes.
an eerily calm quiet. So it's just like following.
That's the only reason we could follow him, because it's just that's the scream like an ambulance.
Yeah.
Like through the dark district.
People hear his voice and they close their front door.
They're like, oh, not the rat.
Not fucking the rat.
I'm sorry, they would say not Jeremy.
Not Jeremy. Not Jeremy. Oh my god. I fucking love it. Oh my god. Wasa, I love Simon. It's so cute. And like it's really fun to have seen you play a completely polar opposite person in our last game. And like Simon being like very like nervous and like genuinely like you play that so well. It's really fun to watch because it feels like you are genuinely nervous. And I know you're not, but like you're in it. You're in it and it's so good. And just being like do you want me to look at your data files? I lost it. I was done. That was it. That was the ball game for me. That was crazy. I'm tickled. I fucking love Simon. I fucking love Simon. Just getting caught up in the dance floor. Like,
yeah,
this is not your element.
Yeah. It's
like,
so
thank you.
So
Thank
good.
you.
So good. And Sarah, Ronnie, my beloved cowboy. That shootout was crazy. I didn't know what was happening, and I know neither one of you knew what was happening.
Yeah.
And it was just so good. That was oh my god. I didn't know what you were gonna do. The fact that you were like, Ronnie does not have a gun.
Yeah.
Like the instant kind of chemistry you had with Rosie, like getting to see Simon backstory and it still being this very charming, like almost flippant kind of cat. Like,
yeah,
it's so good. It's so good.
Thank you.
It was delightful. I fucking love it. And y'all just all had some crazy one-liners. Like, just some crazy one-liners. Like, go clip that, chat. Go clip it. It's bananas. I don't know which ones. There were too many. And I agree, Sarah. That's also my wish. I can't wait for things to go sideways. I want to see Simon and Ronnie use their weird shit. Like,
I know. The time
like,
will come.
the nanites form. Huh, what the fuck? You know?
I think it's so funny. We have all these abilities and items, and almost none of them have been tapped so far.
Almost none of them.
I really feel like shit's gonna go sideways, and it's just gonna be like pulling all of the tricks out of the hat. Like
exactly.
Yeah.
And like like I truly feel like now let's solve this with our words. And like the second it pops off, it's like just bombs. You know.
Literally, maybe.
It will
Literally.
be interesting when it becomes now everything's going off because only one of you can effectively do violence right now.
Right.
And you're like the most like wrecked from all of us.
Yeah, I was like, I'm the only one with physical.
Like hit points here are, I don't know about you, but like hit points here are low. Like if it was like when Keegan said roll a d10, I was like, brother, if I hit a 10, I'm gone.
Yeah, like that's
it's over. That's it.
That's
Dunzo.
the curtain.
Ding, ding,
That's
ding.
curtains
Yeah.
on Earwig or Simon or Ronnie. We're gone. We're gone.
But I think that's what makes it so like fun to engage with, though, right?
Yes,
it's like there
it
is
really does.
like there is a high incentive to kind of not avoid, but like
No, avoid.
yeah, like avoid, like
be tactical about it.
yeah, like and just like be thoughtful, but you aren't restricted in that, right? Like
Yes,
I think in other
exactly.
games that I've played, like, okay, you can do this, this, and this. Like truly anything we've said we wanted to do, we've done or made an attempt to, or like found an alternative. So like the fact that we
Yes.
haven't had to use like physical violence yet, like to me speaks volumes about the system itself, that it
Yes.
gives you the flexibility. Like it's not every issue here is like a nail looking for a hammer or a hammer looking for a nail, rather.
Yeah,
Like it's so dynamic that we can like literally just like walk in and like interact with the one of the 6 NPCs in this zip code, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like get weird. But because of that, like to Keegan's point, at this point only one of us has like a tangible weapon.
And they're the same person
Genuinely.
is the only person who's taken damage so far.
Yep.
Correct.
I'm
And,
almost
like-
half down, y'all.
And so I know when we get into a situation where like physical violence is present, like yes,
It's gonna
having
be
a
bad.
weapon, yeah, it's gonna be bad, and
Seriously.
like having a weapon's gonna be necessary, but also like the openness of that is still going to like be present. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that I think that's where my wish is coming from, is like how fucking weird can we get?
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Worth mentioning the actual system we're playing, because Blister City is for the most part a setting guide. The actual system we are playing, mostly written for this stream. It will come out with the full like Kickstarter release when it is down the line, but like as things work or don't work in here, they will likely change a bit in the rules, but it feels like things are working right now, which is great. But the version of this game you'll be able to get at Gen Con will not have the system in it yet because it is barely written. Like most of your
I'm so
inventory, for
excited.
instance, is written directly onto your character sheets.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Sometimes
Hell
I
love
read
it.
things and was like, that feels like it could be a thing. I'll figure it out later.
hell
Sounds
yeah.
cool.
Wasa,
Beautiful.
do you want to do
Yes,
stars and
I'll do
wishes?
my stars and wishes. Keegan, I think that the world build is like, we've talked a lot about NPCs and I could go on about that as well, but also the world build, like this area of Blister City, amazing. And the fact that like we saw like the church and it's Jesus with 2 desert eagles who's come in to shoot the devil in 2026 is like like
Crazy.
core memory for this game for me is that thing being a thing. I cannot wait to go into that church, as well as like the Be Not Afraid angels that only Simon can see.
Yeah.
Horrifying. I loved that so much. That's a star for you for the world build and the cool shit that's around, because it was like the horrified, and then you were like, and you see Jesus with 2 desert eagles, and it's like, actually that's dope. Actually, that's dope.
I
Yeah.
loved presenting that location like it was like big and scary in a way that it really wasn't after you got closer.
Yeah,
Like
it
what
was
can you
it
see
was
from a
very
distance?
fun.
It's terrifying.
Scary. And also I like that even in non like, I guess like combat situations in a way, like it's
Mhm.
detrimental, for example, Simon to walk through without potentially getting hacked. I love that. I think that that's exciting as like a game setting and a thing that can happen. B, I love that Earwig is willing to put themselves in very concerningly detrimental
Compromising.
situations. Like I'm gonna get operated on tomorrow by this person and I don't know what that is. Like I signed my name. I don't know what is going to get installed.
I have a list of weird mods somewhere. Good luck.
But I
Yeah.
have this flash drive. But I have the flash drive. It's just with such confidence. And I love that, like, as kind of like the opposite of like nervous Simon, who like doesn't like know how to vibe with situations, and except for like hack. That is the one, like, that's my special interest, and that's the one thing that I'm good at.
We balance each other out
Exactly.
spiritually and emotionally. It's necessary.
Yes. And I also love the close your eyes, hold my hand. Like, I love that Simon is very willing to do those things with you all. Like uppies with like
Yeah.
uppies with Ronnie. It's like, do you need uppies? Yes, I do.
I love uppies.
This was crazy. I love that.
It was good. And like that just brings me to Ronnie. I just love how you play Ronnie as a character, and every bit of personality of Ronnie, as well as, and I mentioned this in the chat, the Sweet Home Alabama plot that is
Yeah.
like
Slowly
that
but surely
exists.
emerging.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that so much. It was a great intro, and I love that Earwig and Simon were both like just shocked for the entire scene of like, I don't understand what's happening, and I don't know
Right.
how to explain that this is like the wild, wild, wild west for us right now. And
Right.
why
There's
did
too much
we-
happening.
Yes.
Bad.
It was so good. And my wish is very much the same as everyone else's.
Things
Like,
go sideways.
I want chaos. I want to use my bees. I want to use my nanite swarm, because
I
in
want to
my
use my
mind,
bees.
Simon has like that big French, like that big coat. That's
Opens it up.
bees. It'll
Bees.
do.
Yes! Oh my god, I need this.
Well, now I have
need
a
it.
wish. I want to
But
see
yeah,
Simon's
yeah.
bees.
Yes.
Hell
Simon's
yeah.
trench coat bees.
Oh, yeah, that was a
My
lot of
trench
fun.
coat bees.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks for being down for how weird that section got. When I was like, he's into this and she's into being hacked. And it was like, oh, this scene got more real than I wanted it to get a little quickly. I'm glad everything like comfortable. Everyone was happy. Everyone was
Yep.
like, we would have said something if it was
It
bad.
literally flew over my head. Like, for the most part, it flew over my head, and then I was like, oh wait, that is weird.
Yeah. There's a note somewhere in the game that's like effectively, yeah, there are AIs that like really enjoy when you mess with their files. And it's like the city has been like, is that sex work? Like, do
I
we
think
have
it's
to
a valid
crack down
question.
on
Yeah, that's a
those
good
AIs?
question.
And I was like, oh, I can actually just pull that right now.
Yes. Amazing.
Yeah, this was great. Thank you all for playing. That feels like it.
Yeah. So we are back. I'm pulling up my calendar.
Thank God someone knew. I was gonna say we're back when we're back, but
We're back when we're back, but
Is it
as it stands now, the 26th is what I have.
cool.
That sounds right.
Sounds
Sounds right and good.
We'll be back the 26th to hopefully not get shot in a gun church, but
Yeah, we're headed to the
statistically
gun church.
speaking, that sounds unlikely.
It does.
So we'll be back then, and then I guess is there anything B, Wasa, Keegan, anything else we want to talk about before we peace out?
No,
Other than we're
All
just
good.
we're just four good-looking people, and we appreciate you spending some time with us. Okay, let's all wave at the camera until Keegan.